Well, hello guys, hello, welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okay, so as promised, we're looking into the Andy situation. Andy. Oh dear, it's all going off into the poor Queen, the poor bloody Queen. Anyway, before I do that, I'd just like to say thank you. You're amazing. Thank you so much. You absolutely, every one of you. Your comments, your emails, your presents, participation as well. The live shows are going down a treat, really good. And really busy. So thank you for all of your wonderful comments and feedback. Okay, so don't forget the looking back section at the end of this video. Always has maybe a nugget or two of new information as well. Things that when I've looked back on, I think, oh yeah, it could mean that as well. Great stuff. Okay, dear me. Right, I'm going to start with the is it true scenario right now. Just checking my phone. Oh dear, I've had did a reading this morning and it didn't record. I'm absolutely devastated. Anyway, I managed to find all the cards that I pulled and I've gone over it again, but I like everything the first time round because it has everything, it means I'm not thinking about things, okay. But anyway, never mind, I'll get over it, so I just have to remember checking it. It's a ball ache, it's an absolute ball ache. Okay, so is it true that Andrew is hiding, at Balmoral, is it, with his mum? Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, I hope you can see that. We have got the Ten of Swords reverse. It means there is no end. He's been worked up and upset and worried and fearful for months. There's just no end in sight. Oh dear, he's in despair. I worry for Andrew. I really worry for Andrew's mental health, okay? He could be thinking all sorts. He really could. And his games of now, his carelessness, his recklessness, his poor judgment, his impairment, is now affecting, the Queen and everybody else. I mean, fancy bothering, your mother with that kind of stuff at 95 years old. It's just, it's unbelievable. Not to say that it don't go on, because it does. There are other families as well that have this happen to them for whatever reason. So right now is Jesus is. His hope has run out. He fears that he's going to be ruined, and he don't know what to do. He absolutely doesn't know what to do. So I don't think that he's running away from being served papers, because that's bollocks. The police, work for him and guard him. Of course they're going to, accept. You can't have no shenanigans like that. It's just disgraceful. And also, the Queen wouldn't have it that way. So he hasn't ran away, but he has gone to see her. He doesn't know what to do. He absolutely doesn't know what to do. And he's not in a good state. He is not. He's anxious. His face is drained, for what I see. Okay, so, I mean, really, can you imagine the Queen authorising, Andrew to do a runner and be held, in Balmoral, so that he can get away from this trial and hide behind papers? I don't think so. He's got the police working for him as security. They're all the royal family obviously supported by the Metropolitan Police. So, Cressida Dick, she keeps coming into my head as well. It's not possible that he could escape a summons. I know, don't shoot the messenger, but I'm telling you what I have been told. Okay, despite the news and everything else. Okay, it's just. No. It's unbelievable to me. Unbelievable that he's just, gone there to hide out. He's actually gone there because he's scared to death. and you know, he needs his mum. He needs his mum. And my son is 28, one of them, and well, I've got two. So one's 21. Or is he 20? No, he's 22. And the eldest is 28. And the 28-year-old, you know, comes still to talk to me. I'm the first person he goes to, you know, if he's like upset about anything, or you know, him and his partner stressing and stuff like that. So I can understand that, and I would want my boy to come see me no matter what. And I'm not going to be ashamed to say, if my boy committed murder, I'd still visit him in prison. And you can't judge me for anything else. My love for my children is unconditional, okay? Unconditional. May not like what they've done. You know, I may not be accepting of it, but I love them, okay? And for them not to be in my life would be terrible. Absolutely terrible, okay? Even me, two girls will give me a run for my money, you know. Come visit you the other day and then nick your phone charger. Honestly, they do, and they think I don't know. I think I'm daft. Anyway, never mind, it's just a charger. So, and it's, you know, she either comes for the charger or she pinches her dad's Sauvage expensive bloody like aftershave. Is it eau de perfume? So I can understand, you know, the Queen's position. You know, some people won't say what I'm saying out loud, but they would. You know, and I'm saying it out loud. It's a fact. It's a fact. There's nothing on this earth that can stop me loving my children. Okay, so that's how the Queen is feeling as well. You know, she wants to protect him. But she won't do it in the wrong way, you know. She won't. She'll have to find another way of protecting him. And sometimes just listening to him, soothing his fears, you know, talking things out, getting a perspective on things, you know, can really, really help as well. I mean, nobody wants to, you know, nobody who's guilty wants to be in that situation. His reluctance to become involved in anything is telling, really. You know, why he's got this fear. Why is he so scared? I'm not saying he has or he ain't. I'm not saying, you know, the people are 100% right or you know, 50% wrong. There's all, you know, in this case, I just feel like, you know, it's true. There's no smoke without fire. Why would you be so scared if you was innocent, you know? And you've got excellent lawyers and, you know, the police, you know, they can vouch for things, because I'm sure with Charles, you know, did he meet all these people on their own? Where was his security? You know, where was, you know, the security, the police? So were they in the same room? Did they see anything? They wouldn't have seen anything. They can't break the law. I know people do, but they always get found out. Okay, so how is Andrew feeling about this? How is Andrew feeling about what's going on and starting today? I think it's today, it's Monday. Jesus, yeah, I think he wants to top himself, I really do. You know, it wouldn't be surprised. His mental health is that fragile. He is devastated. He's in pain, you know, he's in heartache. He probably, in his own head, has justified that, you know, being party to all that shenanigans, you know, even if he wasn't directly involved, you know. It's breaking him. It's breaking him. It's absolutely breaking him. This is the hardest thing, you know, he will ever have had to deal with in his life. Okay, he's in pain. He's in pain. He's breaking. He's breaking down. He's gonna have a breakdown. Why is Andrew so scared, you know, of giving evidence or subpoenas or whatever? You know, why is Andrew so scared and fearful of having to testify in whatever way? Okay, so I've kind of got good news reversed, delayed here, okay, delayed. I just feel like, because it's a what if. He sees it as a risk. What if, a risk. So he risks something, by going and divulging information. He risks something, and he can't risk it. Okay, so that stupid interview. How we got that round the Queen, I just don't know. It's ill judgment, where he said about the sweating claims. Just arrogance of the man, and not taking this seriously and taking appropriate action. Okay. Oh dear. Yeah, he definitely don't want to rock the boat. It's just not the right time. He hasn't agreed to anything. He hasn't agreed. I know you're going to say, oh, he's been ordered, he's had papers served and this, that and the other, but I'm telling you, he hasn't agreed to anything. What will Andrew end up doing? What action is he going to take regarding this? What can he do for himself regarding this? Yeah, they're going to focus on the lead victim, class her as a gold digger. That the money, that's all she's after is money. She's greedy, and unreliable, an unreliable witness, unreliable statements, unreliable accounts. So yeah, that's what his solicitors, lawyers are gonna focus on. Is bringing her down. Okay, bringing her down. He does see her as just being all about the money. I'm not seeing shame, and I'm not seeing guilt either. So but they are going to focus on that. They'll try and destroy her. And of course, their solicitors, want a bit of beef, want a bit of attention, want the press, and want a big settlement. Their commissions are very, very high. Can I feel like this could be a scapegoat situation as well? Okay, what is the Queen doing, to support Andrew in this? What is the Queen actually doing to support Andrew? She can't do anything about it, Andrew will feel like it's a shock. I think even, the Queen finds all this very shocking, okay, very, very shocking. And like sees that it came like a bull out of the blue. I know there's been rumours for the past couple of years, but I just think like nobody ever thought it would get to this situation. So she's having to, she's made it perfectly clear while she finds it all shocking, and him as well. It's out of her control. She can't do anything, okay? She can't do, and I don't think she's taking it too well herself, Like I say, it's causing, it's affecting everybody. Now his mother's worried about him at 95, when she shouldn't have to be. So it's a massive shock to her, really. And something that's gone on in the last 24 hours as well. I've got something coming out in the last 24 hours. So it's Monday today. We're either looking at yesterday today or sometime tomorrow. And it's just going to be shocking. Okay, it's just like knocking the roof, blow the roof off the castle as well. I think she thinks, the whole monarchy at the moment is totally unstable, and, this is I mean, you've got Andy and Fergie looking after themselves, but you've also got Harry and Meghan, and I feel all it. No, not this. Sorry, it's something else. But I do feel, they stoke the fires, don't they? They stoke the fires as well. So she got Andrew, Charles, and Harry and Meghan. For frig's sake, for frig's sake. Okay, so what will be the outcome for Andrew then? No, what will be the consequences for Andrew in this situation and this case? Well, I'm walking, he will walk away. He will walk away. I don't, if he can, I don't think he'd get too much involved with this case. It'll be in and out, kept to a minimum, if at all. But I kind of do feel like, him and Fergie, there's kind of a separation between him and Fergie. I just feel like, he can't turn on the royal family. He won't turn on the royal family. But I wonder if he's going to dig a hole for somebody called, what's her name? Epstein, Einstein, whatever. That woman, she's got dark hair. She's on protection. The woman who was his. Oh my God, I don't even know the name. It's gone. But you know what I mean, don't you? She's in prison. She's waiting to spill the beans on people. So I kind of, feel like he'll turn on her as well to save his own ass. She's not in favour anymore. She's not going to do him any favours. I know it's annoying you all about this woman's name, but she's in prison. The top bloke, he was apparently killed himself. And then she's in there, isn't she? She's going to spill the beans. So this isn't the alleged victim. This is one of the alleged madams or whatever. So by that time, you know who I'm on about. But yeah, I feel like he'll turn on her as well. And I feel she could turn on him. I really do. She's got nothing to protect him. So the consequences is that they're all going to turn on each other because they've got, no need or purpose of each other anymore. So yeah, I do feel like that's going to be a kind of situation there. The consequence, and outcome then. What have we got for the outcome? What will be the outcome for Andrew in this scenario? And court case or whatever it is. Totally discredited, okay, totally. So I do feel like this gets worse as well. So, where he was allowed to keep his military titles and stuff like that, I think they'll be going. I just worry for him. I absolutely worry for him. This bloke is seriously at risk of and considering, hanging himself or doing whatever, ending it, absolutely ending it. It's a nightmare that won't go away no matter what he tries to do, and he feels powerless in this situation as well. He's scared. He's absolutely scared. Part of him is innocent and part of him will more or less be guilty. I mean, in what land is it okay for old blokes to be flying in bloody young women? I can see where the lines have been blurred here, Andrew, I've never lived in that lifestyle. I couldn't really say. I couldn't deal with that many people. Oh my God, I can't see so many people on a day. I soak up everything, and they leave me with unresolved thoughts or feelings, You can tell when you're picking up on somebody because you just know, you go from being real high and happy and content with your life because you made it work and you put in the effort and you get the results. And then you sit with somebody and drain you, honestly, make you feel like, oh my God, is it worth it? So, he is feeling that way. He is absolutely. Do you know what? His guilt that he sees, is in there. It's in there. You cannot escape from yourself. And you can't, if you've done something terrible, it never, ever leaves you. You could have been doing something that was normalised, and then somebody says, no, that's not how you should have been doing it. It's wrong. It's wrong. You would have guilt. You would have guilt residue. So, I don't think if he's honest with himself, I don't think he's been honest. He's in denial. Absolutely. In denial. Honest to God, right? Why would you lie to the Queen? We've got more loyalty and respect for the Queen. We don't lie to her. We don't cause her any problems. Where, we all come out and cheer her on and support her when need be. I don't see Charles or Andrew. It's bad. It's bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. That's all I keep saying. It is so bad. And that is so worrying. I hope he doesn't top himself. But do you know what? I think if it came to prison, he would. He will. He would. There's no way. A prince, getting done for whatever, is not frowned upon, even in the jails and prisons. I think anybody, kids, elderly, stuff like that, sexual abuse, they don't survive. They'll get done. In a way, that woman is lucky. She is a woman and in a woman's prison because we're more tolerant, but we are also as mad as a hatter sometimes. So, Jesus, it's just so bad, isn't it? It's just so bad. So, I can't tell you anything bad. Anything good at this point. All I can say is, he will have to get involved and make a speech or a submission. Him and that other woman, like the madam one, So I get confused. So you got Weinstein, Oprah's playmate. He's an abuser, and then did he? I don't know if he's still fighting us. Oh yeah, so Epstein. It's Epstein and that woman right next to him. I bet I get 1,000 comments and emails of saying their name. Thank you. I might look it up myself after I can. But yeah, so I do see, it'll turn on her. I also see the lawyers trying to make out about the victim disputing, quite a lot of the victim, making her out to be a gold digger, and it's all about money. Okay, so and as for that woman, I think as well, there's something tells me, that she's very, very quiet. She's very, very quiet. I just think now she's going to, she could get extra like privileges maybe, or even a cell on her own. You'd be amazed in prison what you would actually do to be alone, and for a few extra crayons or, a bit of decent food or whatever, or a mobile phone up your ass, but yeah, so I can see her going from not spilling to spilling. But of all the people that should actually be worried is this alleged victim, because they're going to wipe the floor with her. Okay, she's not consistent. Now I do know in cases of sexual assault or a history of sexual abuse, that victims can change their stories, okay, and it is more common than you think. In fact, it's a rite of passage that they are now understood to do with this. You change the scenario because you've got no idea how that person feels about this. They feel dirty, ashamed, isolated, wrong. There's a lot to it. Okay, so that's I'm going to say for genuine victims. But with this girl, you know, I mean, she's not going after justice. She's going after the pound coins, and that in itself is telling. You know, why didn't she, you know, get them prosecuted by the police first, and then turn around and go sue them and get a civil action? But, you know, she hasn't, has she? She's going through the cash, and she's a mess. She's a mess. She really is. But don't forget, you know, these victims, allegedly, are always, you know, picked, because a normal person won't put up with that shit, you know. So they pick disadvantaged people, you know, people who are problematic, who are not reliable, you know, and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's the kind of victims they do go for. So I'm going to say, you know, they will pull apart some stuff, but it will also be raised, you know, as like a defence for it as well. Not going to go down so well. You would think, wouldn't you, right? If that was me, oh God, I'd never want to get into it. I'd never, the thought of getting into a courtroom or people knowing what happened to me or judging me, you know, and I don't know, and people seeing and reading things that I didn't know, that would be, you know, I wouldn't do it. I would not do it at all. And I'm sorry, I won't. She can't wait. She cannot wait. She gives every interview. You know, she is. She doesn't want to be silenced. You know, and she's got some, you know, gall behind her and some confidence as well. And that'll be the lawyers. Okay, the lawyers aren't really bothered about any sort kind of justice. Really, you know, it's just money, and prestige, and you know, looking good, getting a bit of PR as well. You know. The lawyers all brought down, you know, Prince Andrew, and I think that's what it's more a case of, unfortunately, okay. So, okay, guys, I've loved reading for you again today, and I'll be back shortly with another reading. So, for now, enjoy your week ahead. It's Monday today. You probably get this on Tuesday, Wednesday. Don't know. But anyway, I might do two, just get them out there. There's such a lot going on, isn't there? Okay. So, okay, guys, thank you for listening and watching, and I will be back shortly with another reading. Okay. Bye now. Bye-bye.